pretty much what it came down to was, Yo, what is up, you guys? Homie Hector, back at it again. A little bit, kind of a, I'm gonna say kind of a different video here, but as you guys seen from the title and the thumbnail, it's something that I kind of had in the back of my mind for a while, and I just kind of want to clear the, air for you guys. So I just want to sit here for a little bit and talk to you guys about what happened, as you guys seen from the title and the thumbnail. This video is going to be about me and why it is that I got fired from Firestone. Alright, so a lot of you guys probably started following me because I started posting the day in the life videos at Firestone. And basically the way it went down is this. And it's been a while. It's not something that just happened right now. I know everything's getting crazy with the coronavirus and people are losing their jobs or they're getting sent home. And you know, they're probably told you can't come back to work until further notice or till everything kind of clears out. But for me, it's been before that. It's been a while. A lot of you guys probably had an idea or kind of had like a little hint or whatever. But I want to just kind of clear the air and throw it out there. And this way we can move on with the channel and just move on in general, you know. So basically the way it went down, pretty much, so like the title says, I got fired from Firestone. Now getting fired is something that people don't like to talk about. It's something that you know, it's hard for people to talk about this kind of shit. So the way it went down was I started posting more consistently. I started posting more videos consistently in 2019, and I told myself it doesn't matter where I'm at, if I'm at Pet Boys or Chevy or wherever I was at, I was gonna post videos consistently. So I was doing that, but somewhere along the line in 2019, I started posting day in the life videos, and in one of those videos, somebody commented and they started talking shit about me being a bad mechanic, a bad employee, me breaking company policies. And the way that people were dropping comments in those videos was they made it seem like they were themselves employees. So we went back and forth with the comments, and one night it ended with the comments somebody dropping a comment saying, you know what, I'm gonna report your videos to corporate because you're an unsafe technician. You're breaking company policies, you're using your phone at work, you're driving customers' cars and you're recording yourself. That's unsafe, blah, 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 blah. This guy just, he just went on. And the way, in the back of my head, the way I saw it was, this guy is what you call a whistleblower. So Firestone has this thing where you can rat people out. You know, that's pretty much what it is. You rat people out and you'll get an incentive for that. You'll get some money, you'll get some cash. You'll get some kind of reward for ratting people out. So that's pretty much what happened to me. This guy, if he wasn't an employee, he claims to be a customer, but I guess he was an employee. That's what he made it seem like. So he got a hold of corporate. He sent an email to corporate, and I have the email here. Let me read it to you guys. This guy pretty much said that he wanted to remain anonymous, and it's funny to me because I don't know, I got a hold of the email, I have his information, I know where he's at. This is trip out on this. This is some guy from North Dakota or South Dakota. Let me just check my emails real quick. Got my phone here. So let me see. Trying to find it for you guys so I can read it, and hopefully you guys don't think I'm making this up. Oh, here we go. So this guy on YouTube goes by the name of Jim Bob Cooter. Jim Bob Cooter. How fucking lame is that? And he puts here on one of the comments, this is what he put. He put, Homie Hector, I have forwarded this to Firestone Corporate. They strictly prohibit the use of devices while operating motor vehicles. You should not be on the road doing 45 plus, using a cell phone. Careless idiot, enjoy unemployment. And this is him right here, look. Hopefully you guys can see that. Jim Bob Cooter. You guys can pause that if you want to, but Jim Bob Cooter, that's not his real name. I have the email that he sent to corporate, and the email that he sent to corporate, he claims to be His real name is Robert. I'm not gonna disclose his last name, and I'm not gonna tell you where he's from, but I believe it's North Dakota or South Dakota. And it's just crazy to me that some guy from another state, somebody I don't even know, just heads over to Firestone Corporate, rats me out, and says this guy should be fired. And Firestone comes right at me and fucking listens to him, you know. So they came at me and they said, you know what, Hector, we got a hold of your videos. We think you should not be posting your videos and Firestone, so take them down. And I said, you know what, I've been posting videos for a while now, so you can't tell me what to post on social media. You can suspend me or give me a warning for, I told him, I'll take a suspension or give me a warning for making the videos, you know, but I'm not gonna take everything I have down. And pretty much what it came down to was, scary. So pretty much what it came down to was them. It started with a suspension for using my phone at work, and then me and the district manager went back and forth, and he said that he wanted me to take down my videos, everything that had Firestone on it. And I said, I'm not doing that, because I didn't, in my eyes, I didn't break, you know, me recording videos at work wasn't that bad of an offense. That's the way I saw it. So I told him, you know what, I'll stop recording, I won't make videos. Plus, I had permission to make videos at work. I had the okay, I had to go. The day that I got the email from corporate, I went to my direct manager and I told him, what should I do? Should I just stop recording? And he said, no, keep making your videos are good. He gave me the heads up and said, go ahead, keep doing what you're doing. And then district manager comes down, and it was 2 against 1. So basically what I'm trying to get at is, if you guys are in a position where you guys are, you know, you got corporate or district or somebody that you work with directly, you got somebody against you, it's just know that they don't give a fuck about you. They don't give one fuck, because I thought I had people supporting me and standing behind me when I was making my videos, and when shit hits the fan, they're not there for you. The company does not give one fuck about you. The people that you work with directly may give a fuck about you, but they can't do anything for you. So the way this came down was me. It kind of just came down to me doing what I wanted to do, or keep working with a company that did not give a shit about me. And I told him straight up, you know what, I'll stop recording, just let me keep my job. And he said, no, you take down every single video. So I came home, I looked at all my videos, and I had over 100 videos that I filmed at Firestone. Not necessarily the Firestone I was working at, but just Firestone in general, because I worked at 2 different Firestones. And in between those 2 Firestones, I worked at a dealership. So I made videos at Firestone, at the dealership, Glendora Chevy, and then back at Firestone again. And the moment I came back to Firestone, they knew I was making videos, so, and everything was good until this fucker ratted me out. And I don't know if he got like $1,000 for ratting me out, but it's fucked up, because you as a lead tech, you think that you have a secure place in the company, but the truth is that nobody is irreplaceable. No matter how good you are, you can be replaced, okay? I was with the company since 2011. I left for 6 months in 2017, came back, and I came back as a lead tech. I was always 100% productive. Me recording my videos did not intervene with me being productive. So it's not like they can say you're recording videos, and it's not like they can say that I was making videos and my productivity was dropping, that I was being careless at work, that I was giving less fucks about work. Because if you look at my numbers, that whole time that I was working, I was always productive. I was number 1 or number 2. I was never what I'm trying to say is my work wasn't slacking because I was making videos, because I was putting my phone down on my box so that I can record what I was doing, so that I can show you guys and try to teach something and pay it forward to you guys. So basically that's the way that I told them that me making videos was to teach you guys something, to pay it forward. A lot of people think of Firestone and they think tires. A lot of people don't know that we do what that they did, that Firestone does AC, electrical, and all that kind of work. So the way I try to, you know, keep my job was speaking all the positive things about me making videos, and they just didn't see it. So I said, you know what, if you're gonna fire me, just fire me. I'm a fucking star. I can shine wherever I go. So you don't have to keep me here. If anything, you guys are gonna lose because you're getting rid of a good tech. And not to be fucking tooting my own horn or anything, but I know what I'm worth. I know what I can do, and I know that I was fixing. There was 2 lead techs at the shop that I worked at, and if you guys have been following me throughout that whole Firestone series, you know that there was another lead tech, and I always fixed his comebacks. He was flagging. He was probably flagging a little more than me, but 80% of those cars he fixed came back, and he knows that shit. And I was fixing them, so he was pretty much changing parts and getting his flag hours, and that's how he made his money. But then when the car came back on his day off or whenever, he was like, I don't know what to do with it. I cannot fix it, so I'll give it to Hector. And then the car came to me. I fixed it. Boom, I asked for a certain amount of hours, but it still didn't, you know, it wasn't enough for. You gotta understand that those hours that I was paid weren't backed by any cash or any income or any kind of money. So my hours were hours that the company were giving me, while he was getting paid cash, or he was making, there was money to back his hours up, is what I'm trying to say. So basically, I feel like I got fucked over. I really do feel like I got fucked over, but it is what it is, guys. But now, the time that I've been away from work, I've taken it as time to spend with the family. If you guys follow me on Instagram, boom, right there, then you guys know that I've been to, since I got fired, I've been up to San Francisco twice on a vacation. I've been spending more time with my kids. I've been taking them everywhere, you know. It's like when you're working for a certain company, you ask for days off and they don't want to give it to you, you're like, fuck, is it even worth it? You have to work weekends, you work Saturdays, you work Sundays, and in order for me to, this is me telling you, in order for me to get a day off that I needed, like especially on a Saturday, I would have to call off. I would have to call in sick. And they knew I was bullshitting, but that was the only way for me to take a day from work. Because if I asked for this coming up Saturday, or 2 Saturdays from now, or 3 Saturdays, they would be like, oh, you know what, Hector, we can't give it to you because we need a lead tech here. So in a way, it's kind of fucking counterintuitive that you're a lead tech, and because you're a lead tech, they need you there, so they can't give you time off. So you deserve the time off, but they can't give it to you because you're that good, and they need you there. So it's kind of stupid to me, you know. So I'm just like, you know what? In a way, getting fired for me was a blessing, because I get to spend more time with my family. And at this point, honestly, I'm kind of considering a change in careers. I don't know if I want to go back to automotive. I've been working on cars here at home, and you guys have seen that. But the reason you guys haven't seen me at a shop is because I don't know if I want to go back to a shop. I don't know if I want to go back and deal with the same shit over and over again, because I've worked at Pep Boys, I've worked at a 76 gas station, I worked for Sears, I worked for independent shops, I worked for Firestone, I worked for dealerships, and honestly, if I can think back to all those places, it's the same shit repeated over and over. The best place that I worked at, I gotta say, is the independent shops and the gas stations, because they're smaller places, they're mom and pop places. There's no corporate, there's not that many people watching over you, and with all these fucking policies. So if I can get into a shop where I can make videos and still help you guys out, then that's gonna be perfect, you know. But if they have these, like, honestly, I don't think I was hurting anybody by making my videos. So if I can get into a shop where I can do what I like, which is making videos and teaching other people what I know, because I don't claim that I know everything, but the little bit that I know, I can teach it and pay it forward. That's gonna help somebody out, and that's what matters, honestly. Because me coming up as a tech, I didn't have that much help. I relied on books and YouTube and watching videos. And when I asked for help from other techs, sadly, you work in a field where motherfuckers don't want to see you coming up, and they're afraid that if you come up, you're gonna take from them. Now, I don't know if that's the case where you guys work, or you guys have encountered it before, but when I was coming up as a tech, I would ask for help, and they would be like, no, I'm not a teacher, I can't teach you that. Or they would walk away and be like, no, you went to school for that shit, learn on your own. So they knew that I was capable of more, and they were afraid of me taking their shit. And that's exactly what happened at this last shop. There was already a lead tech. Another lead tech comes in, which is me, and I start doing all the diagnostics and the electrical work, and this motherfucker was afraid. So at the end of the day, you know, some motherfucker from South Dakota or North Dakota ratted me out, and Firestone decided to fucking go with his shit. So I'm just here to tell you guys that no matter how big of a company you work for, you gotta realize that they're in it for their own good. You know, they're not in it for you. As much as they tell you and you think that they're in it for you, they're not. They're in it for their own good. They're in it for the money. They don't give a shit about you as an employee, because today you're gone and tomorrow they have somebody else. They might not be as good as you, and they might not know the shit that you know, but they have another person that is willing to do the work that you were doing. So, and for less pay. So, you know, that's where I'm at, and that's what I wanted to share with you guys, is that Firestone fired me for making videos for you guys using my cell phone every day. You know, I would just set it on a magnet and record for you guys. And because I was doing that, I got fired. Yeah, so if you guys are going through this shit and you feel like, you know, getting fired is not something you should be ashamed of. I know it's hard for people to talk about this, you know, when you're getting fired. It's not something you should be proud of. But I honestly, the same day I got fired, I called the tow truck and I went to pick up my tools, and I was like, see you guys, you know. I felt good because I felt like I was doing more work. I was doing a lot of work for very little pay. That's how I felt. You know, if you work for Firestone, there is good money. Don't get me wrong. You know, that's how I bought my house, and I've been able to raise 5 kids. So it's been good to me. But honestly, whatever place that you go work at, doesn't matter what company it is. It's what you make of it. So it could be Pep Boys, Firestone, Goodyear, Midas, dealerships, independent shops. Whatever you make of it, that is how good the company's gonna be, right? Customers go to a certain company and they don't say, oh, Hector's a good mechanic. They don't say, this guy's a good mechanic. They just say, oh, Firestone's good. That's what they see. They don't see you guys. And that's a fucked up part, that you as a tech, you're left in the back. All you do is fix cars and they don't see you. But when you work at independent shops, or you own your own shit, or you do your own side jobs, they see you. They see Hector's a good tech. Hector's good. Take it to Hector. But when you work for a big company, you're like on the back burner, and they don't see you. They just see the big brand, you know. So it's kind of good. You have to weigh it out. You know, you see the good and the bad with being with a company, and you just gotta ask yourself: is it worth it? Do you want to stay there? Is that a place that you want to be there for years? And like I said earlier, it's something that I've been thinking about. That's why you guys haven't seen consistent videos from me. But I'm trying to keep making content for you guys, so that you guys can learn and keep watching, or at least be entertained, you know. And also dropping new merch like this. I got new stickers for your toolboxes out, so check those out down in the link below. And yeah, we'll see where we go from here, guys. But I just wanted to kind of clear the air and let everybody know where I was at. So, not easy to talk about, you know, not easy to talk about at all, but that's where we're at. So I think I'm gonna cut it here. Already 20 minutes in. And one other thing, guys, it's 3:20 in the morning. You guys see that? 3:20 in the morning, and I can't sleep, and I couldn't sleep, so I was like, let me just go real quick. You guys will see this. It's Tuesday morning. And yeah, let me know your thoughts down below in the comments, and I'll see you guys on the next video. All right, so whatever you guys are going through with this whole coronavirus shit, I know a lot of you guys, like, you know, you haven't been going to work 100% like you should be, and I feel you. It's tough. It's fucking tough, but it'll get better. It's gonna get better, trust me. Follow me on Instagram, homie Hector, and let's keep in touch. So I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out, guys.